Hello and welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Amanda from Tarotchic Tarot Readings. Today I am going to be doing a video on narcissistic abusive tactic called gaslighting. Now, gaslighting is a method of psychological and emotional abuse that makes a person question their own reality, their own sanity, and their own memories. It works by breaking down a person's own sense of trust in themselves while increasing how much they depend or trust the abusive person. Now, this is generally going to start after the love bombing phase, and I just did a video on love bombing. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. I'm going to put a link in the description. Now I'm going to be going over some of the gaslighting tactics. First one here is countering. Okay, countering is when somebody's just like making you question your memory, saying things like, are you sure about that? Are you sure that's the way it was? Then we also have withholding, which is pretending like they don't know what you're talking about. They don't understand the conversation. They're refusing to listen, to make the person doubt themselves. They could be saying things like, now you are just confusing me, or I don't know what you're talking about. Then we also have trivializing. Now, this is very, very common. This one is when somebody belittles or disregards how somebody else feels, saying things like, you're too sensitive, or you're just overreacting. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a small thing. When you have valid concerns. Then there's also denial. Now, denial is refusing to take responsibility for their actions. They could just flat out deny, oh, I didn't do that. Or they could go so far as to blame someone else for their behavior. Then we also have diverting, which diverting is just like changing the focus of a discussion by questioning another person's credibility. It could be somebody saying like, oh, that's just nonsense. You must have read that on the internet. It's just not real. There are some signs that you are being abused by gaslighting. So the first thing you need to do is recognize it. And these are some of the signs that you might notice. So you kind of feel uncertain of your own perception. You are frequently questioning if you are remembering things correctly. And you believe that you're being irrational, or you are crazy, or you're just feeling very incompetent, you're feeling very unconfident, you're feeling very worthless. You're just constantly apologizing to the abusive person. You're defending the abusive person's behavior to other people, and you've become withdrawn or you're isolated from others. If you still are not quite sure, you can also come to me for a reading. I do specialize in abusive relationships, identifying narcissist behavior, and I can do that for you with a reading here as well on my lives, or you can book a private reading with me. I do have a link below, but that is another way just to give you that validation. You need to distance yourself from the situation. If you can remove yourself from the situation, that is key. If you cannot, you can preserve evidence of your experiences, like take screenshots of text. You can record the conversations, record the dates and times of the conversations, just so that you know and you can trust yourself that, yes, this is what happened. This person cannot manipulate me into thinking something else happened. And speak up, stand up for yourself. You can say things like, look, hey, my feelings and my reality are valid. I don't appreciate you telling me that I am being too sensitive. You could say, don't tell me how to feel. This is how I feel. You can say, look, I am allowed to explore these topics in conversations with you. Do not tell me that I am being dramatic. Or just simply, I know what I saw. You need to remain confident, okay? Trust your version of the events. And focus on your self-care. Take care of your well-being. Positive self-talk, positive affirmations, meditation, yoga, exercise, eating healthy. These are all good ways of taking care of yourself if you have been in this kind of abusive environment. You can also just involve others. Talk to somebody that you trust. You can also seek professional support, consider therapy or counseling. So I hope that this information was helpful to you. and I appreciate you listening. And a like and subscribe if you're not already. Please leave a comment about any times that you've been gaslit or any information that you want to provide. Anything I may have missed here. As always, guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you.